welcome back to Live Now from Fox. Continuing with your top stories and headlines, we now head to the Sunshine State of Florida. Happening today, 2 teens who were involved in the triple murder of 3 other teens in Marion County will be sentenced. Detectives say the 3 teens were all involved in low-level gang activity. The triple murder happening back in 2023. We want to check in now with Fox 35 Orlando's Amanda McKenzie. She joins us live from the Marion County Courthouse. Amanda, good morning. We're learning 1 teen was sentenced yesterday.
That's right, and the judge said in his 35-year career that he had never seen a 12-year-old charged with homicide. Christopher Atkins was sentenced yesterday. He's now 15 years old and was given the minimum sentence after pleading guilty. He will spend the next 40 years in jail, convicted of homicide, armed robbery, tampering with evidence, and a separate battery committed while in jail. The teen spoke in court right before he was sentenced.
I think like it's just y'all think I'm bad. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise you give me another chance. I promise you gonna see what I'm talking about. Like I promise you. I bet you gonna see me on that TV doing good.
Nah, gang, it's too late. It's too late. You can't say that you're good.
As a convicted felon fighting for a chance at freedom.
You know you can be falsely accused of things. Jesus was falsely accused. One day, the truth will come out that these things never happened.
A jury found him guilty.
Listen, y'all. Listen. This is what I know for sure. 1 thing is for certain and 2 things is for sure. When you are about to be convicted or when you are about to be sentenced, and in this instance, both him and his mother had already been convicted, meaning that they were about to get sentenced, you probably want to shut up. Like, that's probably not the time for you to become a justice warrior and for you to still stand on it and for you to try to hold yourself down. You probably need to let it go at that point. Honestly. I don't know what his lawyer told him. I don't know if he just went against his lawyer's wishes. I don't know what his goal was. But to sit here and to refer to Jesus in this situation when you are about to be sentenced for basically a RICO and trafficking, that's diabolical. You probably shouldn't do that. Let me put this up because we need to understand exactly what's going on here. Give me a second. I want to make sure that we got everything the way that it needs. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let me get this set up. Just want to make sure that we got this right. Boom.
The truth will come out that these things never happened.
A jury found him guilty on roughly a dozen charges, including RICO, rape, and sex trafficking.
It's never behind me. It's always with me, even in my sleep and my subconscious. It changes you. It shakes you to the core.
Several victims and their families shared stories of the trauma they still endure.
Using his one-hit wonder status to steal their person. He and his mom literally stole the souls of all the women that they victimized.
The judge said the state proved those victims' stories beyond a reasonable doubt and showed no leniency as she sentenced CashApp, his mother, and his cousin to decades in prison.
Court heard and viewed evidence demonstrating the very worst of human behavior toward other human beings.
His cousin expressed disappointment over the outcome.
And I didn't do.
Mama CashApp said she'd accept whatever fate she deserved.
When the verdict came in, I wasn't angry at all. Not at all. I was so sorry for the victims.
So the mama is the only one that got halfway decent sense. The mother was the only person, which obviously she didn't have sense when it came to, doing the crimes or whatever. But the mother was the only one that showed remorse. And the mother is the one that got the lightest sentence. The mother is the one that got the lightest sentence because she's the only person that had a semblance of remorse. I think the mother got like 5 years. I'm going to go into the actual sentencing in a minute.
And I pray for them and will continue to pray.
Now, I did speak with one of the jurors after court earlier today. She told me it was a tough case to hear, but that she's confident in their guilty verdict.
All right, let me see if I can spin over for a second and get to the point where they was actually getting sentenced. Let me see if I can share this.
Count 26.
I don't like this because the audio on this is only coming on one side, but I'm gonna see if I can try to make some sense out of this.
During the course of straight on and then responding with you on count 1, violation of the Georgia RICO Act, 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 10. On count 10, rape, life in confinement. Count 12. Count 12. On count 10, rape, life in confinement.
Peace to all my guys and goddesses. This is the man, MarcoJah, on another episode of the Second Chamber. And hey man, wanted to get on this topic, man. I've been putting off doing videos for a while, just having a busy, hectic, chaotic life. I don't really know what the title of this video is gonna be called, man, but I would just say, man, it's a lot going on in this world, man. When it comes to our celebrities and our black celebrities, and as well as just regular, everyday people. Just when it comes to this justice system in the United States. And one thing I always wanted to ask every presidential election, even though I don't vote, is what are y'all as politicians are going to do about the mass incarceration crisis that's in this country? And most of these people that are in prison are African American, people of black descent, in marginalized, poor environments, and then as well as regular everyday people, and then as well as our black entertainers, our black people that are famous in this country. And that question never gets asked every presidential election or every other election that happens, but I really feel like it's a problem. This country, it has 300 million people about in this country. It's countries that have 1 billion people like China and India, but the crime, it shouldn't be that goes on in America shouldn't be happening, but as well to just the justice system. And I just feel like a lot of black people in this country do get treated unfairly, do get treated very harshly. You see what happened to p.diddy, where this man is basically getting can get up to 10 years. I mean, thank God he beat some of the charges that he did. I know a lot of people online was making fun of p.diddy, and got the memes and the jokes and the videos, but I really felt real bad for that brother. I made a video months back about that on my MarcoJah channel. So I don't feel like p.diddy deserved to be denied bail 5 times, and Trump is saying that he's thinking about pardoning him, but just because he criticized him when he ran for president, he said it's hard to give him that pardon, which I think is ridiculous. I, the whole time, thought p.diddy was innocent. I don't think p.diddy is all that good person. I see maybe in his older age he was pushing love and positivity, but I really never really liked p.diddy and his character, but I didn't really feel like he deserved that. Same with R. Kelly as well. Like, he's in a federal prison right up the street from me. Well, I would say in the suburbs or the outskirts of Raleigh, so he's in Butner, North Carolina. And the crazy thing was happening with Boozy, where he's getting charged federal for like 1 handgun because he was in a video. He wind up acquitting the charge or fighting the charge, and it got dismissed by the state, but it was pushed. It got pushed and it got taken by the federal government, and this is just maybe 1 gun that this man had. It was believed that Boozy beat the case, but he's reached a plea deal, which I think is sad for a man to go to prison for something like that. When these rappers really have to have guns to protect themselves. But it's easy to get caught up, man. Being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. And I'm not saying that some of these people don't deserve to go to jail or prison, but getting life over just what Cash Out, the rapper, getting life just over pimping and pandering and rape is crazy to me, man. Same thing with Diddy, like just being a freak, hiring prostitutes. This man is facing up to 10 years or 10 to 15 years probably. I don't want to make this video too long, but I would say, man, this is a time, and it's been a time for a while, for the past couple decades, I would say since the 80s, that this thug life, this street life, this being a criminal now these days is not worth it. And if you are black, and sometimes non-black, this system has no humanity. It's a cash grab. It's a racket. The government can arrest you for a crime that you're innocent of. Then you have to fight. You have to fight in court and spend so much money. And then if you do get found innocent, you don't get no retribution, no compensation. You lose everything. So it's crazy. I would say last year I got caught up with this girl put some false charges on me, and I wound up beating the case. As of right now, I'm going through legal troubles. As of right now, it's nothing too serious. A couple misdemeanors, just due to making threats, trespassing. Got into it with some people, lost my mental health. But this time that we're in, and I'm speaking to my brothers and sisters, and as well other non-black people, man. We got to be careful, man, because this justice system has no humanity here. And my brothers and sisters and other audience out here from abroad, from other countries, it's nothing to joke with out here now. They're giving life for pimping and pandering. They're giving life now, if you like to visit prostitutes, giving football numbers. In this country, they're giving 12-year-olds life, teenagers life. You see what Trump said about Washington, D.C., how he wants to charge preteens and teenagers as adults. And I just think it's crazy and disheartening. It's like being the black experience out here in America is like you don't really feel like the police are public servants. They're not here to provide and protect you. It's just always to harass and blast you. It's just like police now these days have such a hard on to arrest you. Just look in the situation that happened with Glorilla, where she called the police for a break-in, and then the police smelled some weed. It was a little over an ounce, and she got charged with a federal crime. It's crazy to me. I don't really think that the police. I met some good police officers in my life, but I don't really think these police officers, man, are for the public. It's a racket. You spend money. With the court. If you get charged, you spend money having probation officer. You spend money taking an anger management class. It's getting to the point where I feel like this country is being very greedy, turning prison into a business, and being, as what us 5%ers say, being bloodsuckers of the poor. I will say maybe 2 weeks ago, I was just sitting down at the bus stop, and you used to sit down at the bus stop late at night. I missed my bus, so I'm just waiting 6 a.m. to catch my bus home, and a police officer gave me a citation, a ticket for trespassing. He knows I'm in abject poverty. I'm a poor black man. So I would just say, be careful, man. Be careful. That's why I push for some of us, not all African Americans, to immigrate to other countries. Immigrate to countries where it's more people that look like us or of color, so we could have some type of humanity and justice, equality. I don't consider myself a racist or anything. I aligned with the 5% teachings in the Muslim program that is best for us people of African descent to separate, to push for our own land, to push for reparations, not necessarily for just money, but just for us to have our own land, because this country is getting crazy. This country is getting crazy. The 5% teachings warns you of the fall of America. But I really think it's really embarrassing, especially our country to have the highest incarceration rate when it's only 300 million people here. Yes, some of these people that I showed you on this video, yes, some of them deserve time. But with Diddy, with Glorilla, with a lot of long list of people, I've really, in my heart of heart, do not believe that a preteen should get charged with life. Even with what happened with TK, and I know these teens murdered multiple people, your brain is not fully developed. When you're a teenager or a preteen, not even when you're an adult age, your brain is fully developed. When you're 25 years old, the things that I'm seeing, the things I've been seeing for a while, I personally want to immigrate out of this country. The USA, or us 5%ers, what we call the wilderness of North America. This is. I don't really see it as home. I see it as I'm a hostage. My ancestors got kidnapped here. Everybody came over here by choice, except for my people. We need to push for more immigration to other places, and then as well push to have our own homeland, just like how the European Jew does. So I don't want to make this video too long, man. It's more I could get on this topic. If I do want to explore more on it, I might make a part 2, probably not. A new video is coming on the way. I want to say peace to all my gods and goddesses and all righteous families of the earth. I want to shout out my teacher as well, Brother Fahim Bahaj. That's known as Day Son to God. That's where I got the slogan from. And just be careful, stay dangerous, and don't get caught up, man. Don't get caught up in this thug life, this street life, this criminal life. It's not worth it no more. I remember back in the day, or I can't say I remember, but back in the day as a drug dealer, man, they had designer clothes, cars, and now I see that, being a criminal now these days, it doesn't get you nowhere. I'm not, all the dope boys, they don't even, not even driving cars, But peace, y'all. I'm out. It's a crazy world we live in.